Hi, okay, my name's Spencer.
And I'm Melody.
Okay, so we'll have our tumblers in the doobly box. But, okay, so we just got back from VisionCon, and what do you think about it?
Well, it was my first con. And I got arrested.
By the stormtroopers.
It was hella great. It was actually, like, the best experience I've ever had, TBH.
And then later, I got arrested for being a total cutie.
I got arrested for being a con virgin. That's my thing.
Yeah, that's your thing.
Yeah. Con virgin.
Okay, so yeah, I think it was pretty great. I mean, it wasn't the biggest one.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the biggest. It definitely wasn't the smallest. Because I've never been to another one.
But it was really great, I guess. I mean, it wasn't big. It probably could have been a lot better, but I mean, it was supposed to be at a different place to begin with. They had a lot of stuff to deal with.
Yeah, like the hotel it was supposed to be
in Springfield.
Yeah, it was supposed to be in Springfield, but the hotel they had it at was filled with like a bunch of poisonous mold, and they had to tear down the entire hotel.
Yeah.
The hotel wasn't even worth saving by then.
So I think there was probably a lot of people that originally were gonna go, but they just like didn't because of changing and everything, and plus the weather.
Yeah, the weather was bad. I heard the founders saying, like one of the people who was there was saying that they always have bad luck with the weather at VisionCon.
That sucks. Well, it's because it's such an awkward place. The end of February.
Yeah. It was going to be on my birthday this year until the hotel had to be torn down.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it was. I really liked all the dealers, everyone, all the people who were selling stuff, and that was pretty fun.
That was
like
pretty
tell
fun.
me about your hat.
Oh, so when we like first walked in, we spent like 20 minutes in the lobby just chilling because we were stupid. And then when I first walked into one of the dealers' rooms or whatever they're called, the first one, I walked to the very end of the first like little hallway they got going on there, and they had these tiny hats. And I like stood there for like 10 minutes saying about how cute they were, and I couldn't decide which one I wanted because they were like $15, $25. And I couldn't decide which one I wanted, and then I turned to Spencer and I go, which one should I get? And she pointed to this one. So I just grabbed it and I was like, I want this one. And it was great. And they're so precious. Oh my gosh. And the girl that was there and selling them was so great. She was so nice. Yeah, it was hella.
It's pretty great. See, I got this hella shirt. It's England from APH, I tell ya. Running away from the Daleks. I'm in both fandoms. I really love Doctor Who. I actually just bought a ginormous poster for my friend Tori. But yeah, it's pretty hella. And I got an Attack on Titan necklace.
I got this Star Trek pen for my dad, but I'm wearing it because I'm hella. And I got
my dad.
I'm friends with my dad. He's really going to like it. I'm into Star Trek too, but I'm more like a casual watcher. He watches it like every second he has a chance. He's hella nerdy. But it's true. I had to borrow change from this one to get it because I barely had $10.
Gave me change back.
Yeah.
So.
It was great.
It's all great.
But yeah, it's gold. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's like how they appear on the shirts, doesn't it?
I don't know. I thought they were silver. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think it depends on like the season and stuff.
Yeah. The Next Generation, I'm pretty sure they're silver.
Probably.
Because that's the only one I really watch.
The cosplayers are hella.
The cosplayers were hella, but you know, at a small con like that, there's not going to be very many like amazing cosplayers.
Yeah.
There was that Dirk though.
That Dirk though.
Headcanon Dirk. I think it was Taylor.
Oh yeah, Taylor. Car Crab, K-A-R, and then Crab. So follow them.
They're pretty hella.
They're pretty hella.
Rachel was Miku, and then she was great. I remember seeing her post on Facebook about having to cut the wig, and I was like, oh, what are you cutting the wig for? But I didn't say that.
But yeah, I mean, I guess it was pretty well run.
Yeah, it was fun.
It didn't seem to be anything like terribly bad about it.
No, I think it was a lot of fun. I think that
I feel like, I mean, last year my first con was CosplayCon, but then again, CosplayCon last year, that was their first time having the con, and obviously VisionCon's already been around before, and this was like, they've already run before, so yes, VisionCon was, I'm gonna be honest, VisionCon was better than CosmoCon, just because they were more prepared and they knew exactly what they were doing. And CosmoCon's going to be much better this year.
The hotel was so
Big.
and it was so intimidating, like driving towards it through Branson. Like,
it's like going to Six Flags and you
see it from like 6 miles away, and you're like, oh, we're close, and then like 10 minutes later, you're like, we're not even here yet. What happened?
Yeah, it's like so big. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like driving up to Six Flags and you're like, oh, there's the Ferris. And you're like, oh my gosh, we're so close.
There's the convention.
There's the convention from like 3 miles away. You can see like the little cosplayers. They look like ants when I saw them. Like you
it's
can
like
see
on
the
a
cosplayers.
hill too. Like,
yeah.
Like I was walking down the parking lot and like it went down a hill and then I circled around and came back up and it's a pretty steep hill. It's cray cray. I also got this ring, and the girl that the place was really hella, and like I don't know where I put the card, but
it's a really pretty ring though.
It's really pretty, like it's rainbow, and it had like a bunch of different colors. It didn't just have rainbow; they had like all these different colors on here of rings, and they had a flower one that was rainbow too, and I wanted to get it, but I only had so much money. And she was really cool. She was like, it's made out of like rubber bands, and she's like, if it's too small or too big, I can take off a rubber band or put on a rubber band. And she gave me her card, and she was like, if it ever breaks, just send it back to me in a little envelope, and I'll repair it and send it right back to you free of charge. And I'm like, you're so awesome. But I can't find her card now. It's somewhere in here or in your truck or something. I don't know.
Probably. We'll find it.
We'll find it, because I don't. If it breaks, I don't know. I'd feel bad sending it back, but it's pretty hella. I want to wear it.
What do you think about staff though?
The staff?
Yeah, like staff. The staff is a really big part of every convention.
Yeah, the staff was okay. I mean, I didn't really see much of them.
Yeah, they, like at CosmoCon, they were so outgoing, and they made sure that you had everything you ever needed. But like, I don't remember the staff saying even one word to me.
Well, we were standing in the hallway, and the guy comes through, and he's like, one side or the other, and he said it in a really rude tone, and I was like, oh, that's a little off-putting. Thanks. Probably not gonna go next year.
Yeah.
It made me feel hella uncomfortable. But I guess we should have been on one side or the other, but he could have said it nicer.
Yeah, I feel like that was the only encounter I had with the staff, and then I don't think the stormtroopers were technically staff, but I mean like
the stormtroopers though. Oh my god, they were so great.
the right thing.
Oh yeah, okay, so I was like, I was getting arrested, and he told me to put my hands out, and he read me the charges for being a con virgin, and I was like, okay, so what are my rights? And he's like, you have no rights. It was so funny.
My friends that put me in jail were like right there when they came up. They were just kind of like standing there, and I was like, hey guys, what you doing here? And then all of a sudden stormtroopers come up behind me, and they're just all like tap tap tap, and I'm just like, aw crap. And they're all like, we're sorry, but you're going to jail now for being a total cutie. And then my friend Emily in front of me just like cracked up, and so did Morgan and Gina. And oh my gosh, I was so mad at them. They were just all like, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Now.
Okay, I'll take off my glasses.
Hello.
But yeah, I was there as Femme John, if any of you don't recognize me with my real face. My hair looks really dumb right now because of my wig cap. And
the staff might have been a little off-putting, but all the vendors, did the vendors count as staff? They were so nice.
I loved the vendors.
They were super hella.
I don't know, the people I bought the shirt from were like kind of awkward. Like they're all like, "Oh, we have to fix this because people keep messing it up," and I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and they didn't even say anything. They were just like trying to fix it, and then every time we tried to buy something, it would take like 5 minutes for them to respond. Like I'd be like, "Okay, I'm trying to buy this," and they're just all like playing on their phone. And then eventually just like, oh,
I would have just walked away with it.
Like, I probably could have, but I didn't want to be rude.
Yeah. I felt like whenever I was walking around, like, no one was giving me any looks, but I always feel like if I'm walking around where stuff's open, I feel like people are thinking I'm taking stuff and, like, shoving it in my pockets. It makes me feel super ox. I promise I paid for everything I have from
There's, like, 5 guys that, well, I mean, they were probably just trying to get me over there to buy their stuff, but I feel like they were, like, totally hitting on me. Because this one guy was all like, hey. I was like, are you hitting on me or do you want me to buy your stuff?
I wanted to buy that little Ninja Turtle thing. Did you see the guy with all the, like, the posters and the glasses and stuff? And he had, like, posters and glasses. And he had, like, a little canvas with little characters on it. There was a little Ninja Turtle one. And he was so nice.
Mm-hmm. And,
yeah, it was nice. And I wanted to buy it, but I ended up with no money. So I had $40. Didn't even pay for my pass because I got it from a friend. And then I spent $40 at this convention, minus $9 for food, which I ate at Taco Bell, which was hella.
That was fun.
That was fun.
So yeah.
I met a lot of people, and I met a lot of good people and a lot of not so great people. But I met a lot
That
of
doctor, though.
The doctor. Oh my gosh, I actually do want to watch Doctor Who now because of.
Okay, so there was this 11th Doctor, Matt Smith was there. Well, not Matt Smith.
Not Matt Smith. That would have been hella.
The 11th Doctor cosplayer was there, and he was so hella, like, he was, like, walking away, and he kept, like doing a little flirty thing with me, and I was all like, but then he started to walk away, and I just like fell to my knees, and I was like, come back! So he turns around, and he gives me like another head nod.
Doki 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 doki.
All the and I got to hug him, and then I got to take a picture with a side hug, and when I
give him that Christian side hug.
When I got sent to jail, he showed up, so I took a selfie with him. I also took a selfie with Darth Vader. I would show you guys, but it's actually on the camera that I'm filming. But yeah, and yeah, here's mine.
Here's mine. Mine says Kim because it was my friend's mom's, but my friend's mom never ended up going to the convention, so I just used her weekend pass, so I didn't have to pay for mine.
My Nana gave me money to buy mine. But yeah, I can't really complain because it was a great opportunity to be able to go, and I mean, the staff was okay.
I don't even understand what there is to complain about.
There's not really, actually.
Not really much, just the kind of some of the people there.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then they're not being, probably not, I like when conventions have a lot of people. Like,
yeah, there wasn't that many people there. And
well, I mean, there was people there, but not people that I can relate to. Like,
yeah.
There was a bunch of, random fandoms that I'm not a part of. But there was Doctor Who and Homestuck.
There was a lot more fandom stuff than I thought there was going to be there.
Yeah.
For some reason. Like, I don't know why I didn't think there was going to be, like, that much fandom stuff in one place.
At CosplayCon, it was mostly, like, it was mostly Homestuck and mostly, anime stuff. But at this one, there was, like
Star Trek
My Little Pony
and,
stuff,
like, yeah.
And, like, it was so big, and there was Frozen stuff there.
Yeah, I almost got the Frozen poster, but I already have a Frozen poster.
It was such a wide variety. I was very surprised by that, but probably because it's called VisionCon and not CosplayCon, totally different.
Yeah.
CosplayCon.
It's really like, if you get the chance to go, I mean, if you've never been to a con before, it's good for a first con.
Yeah, it's good for a first con. So yeah, it was pretty great.
I think it was good. Yeah.
For being a first con.
For being a first con, yeah. Yeah, for my first con, I think it was good. It was good to lose my conginity, too. We'll never be royal.
Okay, so yeah, our Tumblrs will be in the thingy down there, the description box.
In the thingy down there.
So you should follow us.
Don't follow me. I don't like you. Just kidding. Follow me, please.
Alright, bye.